go offline. Off of the line. And double check Skype. Hey, hello everybody, this is Purge, and I'm bringing you guys a gameplay cast of Dare vs. Empire. This is for Star Series, actually, and we're going to have a lot of these two teams playing today. There aren't a whole bunch of games going on, but I'm going to be covering the ones that Dare and Empire are playing. And first game is for Star Series, and then right after this starting, we have a best of 3 between these guys to figure out who gets to go into Division 1 of the Ghost League. That's a big deal, guys, because it's tough to get into the Season 1 Ghost League. You had to win a qualifier before. After this month's season rounds out, the Tier 2 teams get moved up to the Tier 1. So if either of these teams can get put into the Ghost League Tier 1, it is a big advantage to them, especially because the prize pools are increasing a lot now. I think it's going to be $3,500 for the next month's Ghost League. The month after that, I think, is $5K, and it might even increase past that. And that's for like 7 games. Well, it's 14 games, but 14 games, and you can win a huge prize pool monthly. So hopefully for either team they'll end up getting in, but we're going to have a really good taste and test of the teams. I hope it's actually a pretty equal matchup. I haven't actually watched Empire play a whole lot. They have old DTS members, which is actually kind of funny because if you look at them, it's old DTS members versus old DTS members. So the arguably best people that left Dare, or that left DTS, joined Dare, and the leftovers, which is Jackal and Always Want to Fly, have joined Empire now. So I'm also aware of Scandal. I don't recognize Blow Your Brain or J4. I am not sure about those names, but they have Scandal now, they have Always Want to Fly, and they have Jackal. But they are up against Art Style MG333, which is Goblin, I think, or Goblack, and F, which is Funnick. So they have a lot of really good players, arguably some of the best in the scene. That milk's so good. I skipped breakfast this morning, so hopefully my brain doesn't explode halfway through. I'm going to try to sneak meals in between games, but we'll see. So please forgive me if I say dumb things or misspeak abilities or stuff like that. I would not be surprised if that is going to happen at some point. So, Darkshire Band, Chen Band, Broodmother, Lycan, Enchant, and Nature's Prophet. Tons of jungling heroes. Good pushers as well. Leshrac will be the first pick out of Art Style. He's happy with that pickup. We still have Invoker in the pool. A hero that is more commonly been let go until second round of picking. He's still very powerful, and everybody knows that, but people are more concerned about the pushing heroes, because if you have an Invoker and they have pushing heroes, they're going to lose anyways, because Invoker does take a period of time before he really becomes strong. If you can make it to a late game Invoker and you haven't been shut down, then he's happy. So, Invoker, Shadow Demon are the picks for Empire. Dare is going to pick up an Enigma next. That'll be their jungling hero, and a Windrunner. So they actually are going to have the benefit of having a jungling hero. There aren't a whole lot of jungling heroes left over in the pool. I'm not surprised Blow is the most well-known, but I just don't know who he is. I'm just gonna be honest. I always feel weird, admitting that fact. A lot of people are like, "Oh my God, Purge, you should know everything about the Dota scene. You should know everything about every single mechanic ever if you're a caster." But it's like, I'm sorry, man. I don't know everything. I'm not perfect. So, just be kind about that. But unfortunately, I just don't know about it. So, Brewmaster is the last pickup for Empire. That'll give him some really strong team fight, actually. But currently, Dare has much better pushing power, so I'd be a little worried about that for Empire. Their counter push is not very good yet, so I think that's going to be the main issue going into this for Empire. If they can't take a huge laning advantage here, Dare is going to take their towers so fast. Second round bans, we see a Queen of Pain from Dare. A little bit worried about that team fight AoE. Those magic nukes are always scary to deal with. And 2 more bans come out of the Dire team and 1 from Dare now, so I think Dare is going to be looking for maybe a support here next, something like a Crystal Maiden is possible. Sand King is going to get banned, though. Very smart ban. Sand King Leshrac combo is very strong, and then either the Sand King or the Lesh could be playing the support role. Either is definitely possible. And the last ban from Dare is going to be a Lone Druid. Really trying to guarantee that Empire doesn't have a lot of pushing power. We have 1 more ban from the Dire team now. I think support hero is the way to go. They did already ban a Sand King, maybe team fight support. What would be a good example? Crystal Maiden, I think, would be very strong. Crystal Maiden providing at least 1 level of aura to either Leshrac or Enigma or even Windrunner is definitely a nice advantage. Or Tidehunter. Tidehunter is by far a better option. A hero I just completely forgot about. So Tidehunter is the... oh shit! Oh damn, they did it! They did it, guys. Oh my god. Everybody has been like, oh my god, Treant. I like literally have to do this. Oh my fucking god. Treant Protector on the stream right now. There we go. I had to tweet that out. I had to do it, guys. I had to do it. Treant Protector. I've been waiting to see Treant Protector in Dota 2, and he's finally getting drafted, and art style is picking him up, but what role is he going to play? Is he going to get farm, or is he going to play more of a support role? I'm not really sure. He could. I don't think he's going to do a long lane solo. I'd be really surprised about that. Kind of interesting these up against Brewmaster, but actually, thinking about it, Treant's not that bad against Brewmaster. Even if he Panda splits, his ulti still hits them, because it does go through Magic Immunity, I believe. So it should land on the Fire Panda and the Storm Panda, and probably the Stone one as well. And if they're not moving, they're usually not doing very much damage. So Lich is going to be the next draft out of Empire, and that's going to be their second support here. Sacrifice going towards somebody. Frost Armor will be nice, and Chain Frost always gives you magic. Now, one cool thing about Dare's lineup here is with that Enigma is he can silent the or make the Enigma invisible, and then Enigma can initiate. So you can do early initiations without needing a Blink Dagger. So if they play the Treant very effectively, we could see some awesome plays out of him. And this is actually, seriously guys, this is the first time I've seen Treant be played by professional players in an organized game. I know it happened once before. I believe MTW drafted the hero, but ever since his remake, even in Dota 1, never once saw him get played. Not once, so. Now somebody in chat point out it's Treant, not Tide. Yeah, but Tide's banned, so that's the important factor. Alright, so one more pick actually coming for Dare here. This is their last pick. They have a solo top, they have a hard lane solo, they have a possible mid. They could put Leshrac there, they could put Enigma there, then they would need a jungler. I think they're looking for a solo mid. I think a Lesh Treant is pretty expected, I think. I would not be too surprised. I love how those little like bark things coming out of his mouth. They're kind of like tusks, but they kind of look like hands as well. It's like little hands coming out of his mouth. So. Yeah, one more pick to come. I think a solo mid is probably would be the best option for them, and it is going to be a Pugna, so cool. I like this pick. So they're going to do a Pugna mid, they're going to do a Windrunner top, they're going to do Enigma jungle, and they're going to do Treant Leshrac bottom with an Enigma jungle. So who's going to get the farm? Is it going to be the Treant, or is it going to be the Leshrac? I think Treant at least, honestly, at least needs to get like an Arcane Boots or a Soul Ring. I think that's pretty much a requirement as the hero. From there, he doesn't really need to hold items. As long as he's mana reliant, if he has the mana pool to be able to support either Leech Seed or Overgrowth, he is set. He's totally set. But before that point, he's kind of crappy. He needs mana pool to be able to cast Nature's Guise and his other skills as well. So one more pick from Empire before we get the game started and finally get to see some Treant in action. How is that going to go? I don't know. I want to see Treant. I want to see the starting items. Come on, Empire, you're pulling us away from this awesomeness. We got 10 seconds left. You're going to have to pick soon anyways, but dang it. It's going to be a Weaver. Interesting. Very interesting choice for a hero. That's going to be their hard carry. I think that's a really good choice. If you look at Dare's lineup, they don't have that many stuns. They have Overgrowth, which obviously Weaver can cast spells through that, so that's going to be a good way to stop it. Alright, oh my god, G is playing Treant? No way. Oh my god. Getting like so excited about this game. Alright, Windrunner. M is going to be playing Windrunner, also known as Mag. F or Funnick is playing Pugna. We have 333 or this is Goblin or Goblak playing Leshrac. We have Art Style on Enigma here. I have not seen him play before. And G is going for the Treant Protector. Picks up a Quelling Blade. He's farming, man. He is going for farm. G is going to be playing a Treant Protector. He's murdering trees, using that hatchet. Playing the Treant Protector. It's going to be awesome. He's picking up Living Armor actually at level 1. Gave his allies some armor as well as regen. And yeah, with Quelling Blade, he has huge base damage, so this is going to provide a lot of extra damage. So Alright, for the Dire team, so for Empire, we have Weaver playing, being played by Jackal. We have J4 playing the Lich. We have Always Want to Fly in the Shadow Demon. Blow Your Brain on the Brewmaster. And Scandal playing Invoker. So, I don't know what he's getting this game. He's going to spot out Jackal a little bit. He's just murdering trees. The most cannibalistic tree you've ever seen. It's also a little weird that he actually grabbed Aura level 1 instead of maybe saving a skill point. If he got caught right now, he could totally die. Man, he's like seriously going to town on trees. I love it. Man, this game is going to be crazy. Alright, Weaver picked up by, a regen rune picked up by Weaver. He's going to solo our dual lane, the bot lane. Actually, Lich is coming down here to sacrifice. It's actually a really strong dual lane. Very, very smart options, but Triad can obviously go invisible once he picks up the Nature's Guise level. Mid lane is going to be Pugna versus Shadow Demon and a Brewmaster. This is actually a really scary dual lane. He's got to be so careful here in this game. Top lane is M. That's going to be up against a solo Invoker. And this is a pretty equal lane. And it shouldn't be too troublesome up here. Oh, we're going to see 333 maybe take a little bit of damage from Jackal as he does trade some hits once again. The last lane coming out of Shriant will surely be really good. But with Lich here, at the very least, they're going to get some of their last hits denied. So last hitting will continue. Enigma is going to jungle. Artstel starting things off, going for a really fast lowering here. Going straight for the recipe, just going for one tango and a lot of clarity potions. This is the easier build that you can do if you are in the jungle because it doesn't take that much mana. Or you don't need stats or regen to jungle. So as long as he's safe early on, he'll be fine. And with this ward up, actually, he's going to be able to spot anybody that's coming to gank him. So really cool stuff. Now 333 doing some good harass on the Weaver, trying to keep his HP down a little bit as he is trying to pick up some Leech Seed. But we're going to just now see Triad Protector pick up his Leech Seed, which will probably be maxed first, almost guaranteed. It does really good damage. The heal that it provides to your allies is also very good, and the cooldown decreases. So we will see at least one Nature's Guise, most likely. But thus far, G has been last hitting like a pro, up to 7 last hits with two denies, as we see Jackal actually going Sakuchi to do a little bit of damage. He's just now going to pick up level 2. Their wave is finally pushed back to their tree line, or their tower line, and they're going to be happy about that. As Pugna is going to go for the small camp, might even stack this up. We'll see. Stack that. Yes! Stack that camp. I love stacking camps, especially as a Pugna on the mid lane. You can do this with Shadow Fiend as well. Anybody that has AoE can basically stack up this wave. Now Enigma can either farm it, or Pugna can come back and just clear this wave with 2 or 3 AoEs, especially if he hits level 3, which he does now. So if at this point it's a little dangerous for him to go on the high ground, so he's going to take one last hit. There's the disruption. He might be in trouble though, as Blow Your Brain's coming forward. There's the clap. It does actually land, actually does the damage. Soul Catcher as well, but he's going to survive just fine. And first blood is going to be on the bot lane, or top lane actually. Invoker Sun striking bot on Leshrac as Treant Protector picks up the Lich with the Leech Seed. He's actually maxing out living armor first, guys. It looks like he is going to be going with that all the way. So scaling on Leech Seed actually not that amazing for the damage components, but well, I guess it does. Oh, he's actually in a lot of trouble now, taking some damage. Stayed way too long here, and I think he is going to die. Pops the Leech Seed, but he goes down. Mistake there by G. Pops the Leech Seed a little bit late, and yeah, living armor not able to save him. 2 armor and 2 heal for his entire ally, the entire map there. So. And Scandal with that, Sunstrike was able to pick up the Leshrac, so now it's 1-2 if you look at the gold graph. It's a 400 gold advantage towards Empire. Not magnificent, but it'll get there. So, hard to tell G, tell the difference between him and the trees, but he's now level 4, picking up a Leech Seed, so is definitely just completely skipping skipping the Nature's Guise for now. It is really mana expensive, so, and he's going to pick up a headdress, so he's going to go for a really, really fast mech here, I think. Either mech or hood, and either way, great item choice. He's apparently happy with his mana, because he hasn't picked up either is not starting a soaring or going for an arcane boots quite yet, but if he gets a fast mech, this is a great thing that you can grab as a sort of a semi-carry tank here. We're going to see a Leech Seed actually get casted, which is going to heal him up just a little bit here. Didn't really have a good hero to cast that on. He's going to continue his last game. There's Jackal with his Ring of Health now. He's continuing to do some really sick damage, actually. But on the bright side, they once again have that nice regen all over the map. Pugna apparently almost died middle of this Tango, plus living armor, 10 HP per second here. And M on the top lane, also a nice advantage for him. It's a free Ring of Regeneration for everybody on the entire map, which is a pretty severe amount of survivability that you can actually pick up from that. As G is still taking some good damage. Might have to go Poppy heal pretty soon, but also very low mana, but up to 19 last hits. This is versus a 21 last hit Weaver. Lich has pretty much nothing, and Leshrac pretty much doing the same. So he's going to pop his salve to heal back up. Mid lane is, once again, Funnick taking a bunch of damage here. A lot of disruptions coming out of Shadow Demon, who's now very low mana. Apparently almost died to Pugna here. A little bit of a trade going on. He's up to 15 last hits compared to Brewmaster's 16 and 8, so not doing bad at all. Not as many denies, but that's okay. The stack has been killed as Artstyle continuing to jungle level 4, now spending a lot of time farming, not spending time ganking, but that's okay. Boots picked up for Trend Protector now. And we'll see where he goes next with this skill, but this is really what's going to determine what he's going for. I assume it's going to be Max Leech Seed. Level 2 Living Armor is already pretty strong, so would not be too surprised to see it like that. Panda looking to need a bottle, looks like he bought something. It's going to be a bottle, but it's going to be a long time before he gets it, as we do see a gank coming out on M. Always on the fly is invisible. There's the disruption. Here comes the Soul Catcher Sunstrike. It's going to be perfectly timed as M takes the bonus damage, pops a Wind Run, riding away, no magic nukes, and he gets out of there. There was just not enough. No cold snap for... Oh, he ran out of mana. Look at that. He used Sunstrike. He invoked his next spell, and no cold snap. Let's M survive on the top lane. Very, very close there. So, lucky break there as Enigma is diving bottom a little bit. They're doing some good tower damage. He actually is maxing out Living Armor first, so big armor advantage going to his allies and him. Good regen as well. And once again, this applies to daytime. So, during the day, they have complete armor being applied to everybody on the map. 3 HP regen per second. A much better lane staying power as they do some good tower damage. It's about to be nighttime, so this is going to turn into an aura of 900 range. So as you can see, Enigma is no longer getting that aura up, but very interesting. I feel like if you go for this item build where you max out the Living Armor first, you have to skip Nature's Guise, kind of, because if you keep Leech Seed at 1, it does barely no damage at all. It increases it by 50% by picking up a second level. So if you grab Nature's Guise, it's a lot less effective. On the bright side, once again, he is still healing up a crap load here. And all this regen being applied to his allies, so he's getting 3 from this as well as 3 from this, so 6 AoE regen per second right now going to all of his allies here. We see Malphus on the Lich as he is about to take some damage. Here comes the stun from, Lich stun gonna miss, or Leshrac stun gonna miss, but the Edict doing plenty of damage, and with the dive going on, they do pick off the kill, as Jackal's gonna try to trade with Artstyle. He's healing up quite a bit of HP per second, but there's the storing. There's the black hole, great black hole from Artstyle. This could be the difference that they need, and there's the wand popping a couple more right clicks, but he gets the kill, and he does end up dying. Either way, excellent play from Artstyle there. Huge black hole. Waited till he took the Sakuchi damage, popped that soul ring, said he had the mana, puts the black hole down, and trading evenly with the Weaver there was best possible situation as Panda now coming in for a kill. This looks bad for Trent. He could split this off here. He didn't even clap. Are you kidding me? What are you doing below your brain? Go for it. Just give him the clap. And now he checks. Oh, he's got no mana. Here's the right clicks. There's the Sunstrike. That's going to get the kill. That was weird. I feel like he should have been doing that from the start. He was like, I'm just going to auto-attack him 4 times. Trying to bait out the invis, maybe? I don't really know. But Haste Reed now running out. He's going to be okay. On the top lane, M, how are you doing, man? 28 and 13 up against a 30 and 14 Invoker. M is so good, man. He's last hitting just as well as an Exhort Invoker, guys. Exhort Invoker. But if you look at it, with this fast phase boots up, it actually has comparable damage, which is cool. And wow, Invoker Scandal actually going for Arcane Boots first. Interesting choice, but I like this. Usually, Exhort Invokers do have a lot of trouble with mana, or at least some trouble with mana. So level 6 Treant Protector now. He's got about 300 mana actually. We're gonna see Leshrac take more damage, but once again, he doesn't really care a whole lot. Jackal's gonna find a courier though. This could be the death of the courier. 1 hit, 2 hit, needs a third, not gonna get it. And now he's gonna juke in the trees, and Jackal is gonna be fine. Can always just go back invisible. Not too concerned about that one. Is Artstyle once again trying to pressure the tower, so that was Lush's item build. 3 levels of Edict, as we might see Funnick be in some trouble. He does get slowed a little bit, but I don't think we're going to be able to see Brewmaster catch up to him. Pugna has huge base movement speed, 315. Oh, he's disrupted by Shadow Demon. Now he's in a lot of trouble. Here comes the follow-up stun and the Soul Catcher. Easy kill. That was 4 heroes, actually. Finally killing Pugna on the mid lane. Leshrac placing a ward to get some vision up, but they are going to push the bot tower, or the bot lane. So, max living armor now. 4 armor going to him and his allies. Enigma with the same. But the mid tower taking a bunch of damage. Empire going to trade here. Despite not having pushing heroes, they're just going to go for 4-man pushing. So I guess Dare is going to also take the bot tower, so they're going to trade a little bit here. And if Dare can take the tier 2 while Empire takes the tier 1, that's totally going to be worth it for Dare. So here comes the Edict through. Level 3 Edict does tons of damage. No glyph quite yet. Actually, pretty late glyph here. They took way more damage on this tower than they need to. Finally glyphing up, but they only blocked like 300 points of Edict damage. That was a huge mistake. They could have saved like 400 points of HP as the Catapult and the Eidolons are doing good damage. They could kill this tower. They're actually going to put it within deny range, which might be a slight mistake here. It is in deny range, so they might get denied, and they come in. Phase Boots, Smoke, and there's the deny. So they will get the deny in as Dare comes forward. Slight mistake there from Artstyle. Maybe should have pulled the Eidolons back. They might initiate, though, we're thinking about it. G with his arcane boots up, so now he can totally afford the mana cost. Here comes the initiation. There's the leech seed starting things off. He's thinking about overgrowthing. Is he going to do it? There's the, oh, nice cancel there by G at the right time. Sunstrike comes through and hasn't overgrowth quite yet. Might do it now. There's the overgrowth catching 3 heroes plus illusions. Lich goes down. Always want to find a lot of trouble. Follow-up stun picks him off as Jackal is backed off now. Dare's lineup is looking strong here, continuing to push big armor on all of their allies. Huge regen as well. And G now a little bit away from his mech still. Shackle shot does land on Blow Your Blade. Might be in some trouble. Follow-up stun. He does Panda split just in time. Now through 33 has to run away. Stun on him. He's likely to die as Panda comes through. And yeah, that's going to be easy kill there with Jackal getting the last hit. Cyclone even on top of G as Artstell's pursuing after Scandal. The Eidolon's doing some really good damage as the Malphus runs out though. Artstell still does have a black hole, but hasn't quite casted it just yet. Another Sun or another Leech Seed as well as a great black hole on top. Lich gets picked off. Pugna shows up. Ice Wall put down as Scandal is going to get picked off just barely. Artstell looks like he is dead. Pops the Malphus. Puts the Eidolons down. Right clicks. Artstell survives. Is going to die to the Shadow Demon at least. And G is coming for another Leech Seed. As always, one of Fly's being pursued. A couple more right clicks and Blow Your Brain also showing a pops the demonic Purge on Treant. And the blast comes down. Blow Your Brain might die. Eidolon's not going to get the kill. Pugna's last hit survives 24 HP. And G now running away. Level 8. Still no Nature's Guys. Doesn't even want it. It's like, whatever. I don't need Nature's Guys. I want Leech Seed and Living Armor, damn it. The amount of diving and pushing going on is huge right now. Dare's aggression is so awesome. Love watching high aggression plays. And there is the Buckler pickup. So he's about 400 gold away from his mech. Going for Arcane mech so quickly here. And gonna need an Arcane. Or an Urn, actually. So Leshrac with the Bracer up. Wand as well going towards the top lane. M and Artstyle pushing up. Looks like Artstyle is going to be the one that goes for the pipe this game. Power Tread Soul Ring into the headdress means he is going to grab a pipe after this. Unless they're miscommunicated, which is a possibility, but I'd be very surprised with this, with the quality of these players. I'd be very surprised. Pugna as well going Arcane Urn with a staff, so I assume this is going to be a Force Staff actually. Could be very useful. If he gets up a fast Force Staff, you can use this on Treant to help him initiate a little bit faster. Either way, they have very strong heals as they're going to take out the top tower and continue pushing here. Very high pushing coming out of Dare, but they know that they want to finish this earlier than later. They're up against the Weaver, so the late game is going to be in the Dire team's favor. So definitely going to be good for them to do that. As they continue pushing, 100 gold away for Treant now as he does pick up one more last hit. He needs 50 for his final pickup. Ice Wall goes down to slow things down. Artstyle is actually going to walk past this. He's totally okay with this. Still only 3 levels of Malphus. Definitely needs to pick up one more level, but he's actually a little out of position here. Eidolons are spawned. It's going to tank the tower just a little bit as the catapult does a couple more hits in. Which would be good. A little bit more damage being done and the rest of the team coming through. A little bit of blast to stop the wave push. Looks like we have Brewmaster mid and Weaver bottom, so they only have 3 heroes to defend this. This can't be good for Empires. The Nether Ward goes down. That's a level 4 Nether Ward. Still no mana drain up. He's trying to pick it off, but the tower is going to get picked off. Deny, no deny. Tower destroyed by the Radiant now, and Dare only has 1 tower to kill before they are ready to threaten Rax pressure. And let's look at the map vision right now. Good wards are up for Empire. They have a lot of spotting as they do actually catch M. He uses Windrun at least, so he's dodging a lot of damage, but he's in a lot of trouble now. Demonic Purge about to end. Here comes the Sunstrike as well. That's going to get the kill. Great play there, picking off the Windrunner. And G not able to come forward fast enough. He still has his mech up. Always want to fly. Might die though. Oh, almost casting the Leech Seed. It's such short range, guys. And there he does cast it once on Lich. Big mistake from him. He's going to have to end up meching himself. And he does pop the mech. Here comes the Arcane as well. Cold Snap, and he's in a huge bunch of trouble. G way over aggressive there. This is a huge mistake by Dare there. Losing 2 heroes like that was not what they needed, especially with the gold advantage this big. Their EXP advantage just completely gone now. Losing those 2 kills. They were sitting very good, but dying twice there, giant mistake. So Dare can still win this game. They still have the large EXP or gold advantage, but losing 2 heroes for nothing like that is a big mistake. And I actually found myself having that same trouble with Treant Protectors that you assume Leech Seed is a little bit longer range than it is, but it's such a small range, guys. Very short range spell. You have to be careful not going overly aggressive. And he's pretty tanky with the mech up as well as the max living armor, but that was a pretty large mistake by G. Now Dare will push forward a little bit. Going on Siege Creep. Tier 2 tower is going to be the last one. In the meantime, we have Blow Your Brain as well as Jackal counter pushing the top lane. Very smart choice. And the Ice Wall goes down again. Man, Ice Wall's so nasty. And the tier 2 tower is going to drop though. A couple more right clicks. It's going to pop the glyph actually. We do see a Malphus on Scandal. This is a level 2. Actually, great Shackle on top. He's going to cast the Leech Seed, but he does get caught. There's the Black Hole. We'll catch Scandal. Follow-up nukes as well, and even Lich getting caught, and there's the Overgrowth follow-up, and might see 3 die immediately. Lich goes down, Shadow Demon goes down, G backing up, pops his mech to heal up as the Panda ulti. Not going to do enough here. Everybody is still alive. Triple kill for Pugna, and they killed the tower. And now Dara is pushing up the hill. Blow Your Brains ulti is on cooldown. 3 heroes are dead. Man, Black Hole into that Overgrowth is so big. Leech Seed being used just to lower his HP down a little bit here. And he is going to pick up a Nature's Guise finally, so can use that. We see another blast to do damage to the tower, and the tower goes down, so I love the picking of Dare here. Throwing the Pugna into the mix with the Leshrac Edict. Really cool. Not to mention the big team fight AoEs that they have. More Leech Seed healing them up as they put down the Nether Ward, and the mid Rax is going to be gone. Can I point out, guys, this is 15 minutes in here. This is crazy. Huge win here. Disruption goes down on Treant. Actually, Cold Snap as well. He is taking some damage to the ward. Not killed quite yet, so doing some good reflection here. Man, they picked up such a fast tower. They're 15-minute tower. And now Dare's going to back off, and they're going to say, alright, we're going bottom next. Time to push the next tower down. I just love really concise pushing strats like this. Dare has so much good team fight. I love that they put Pugna into the mix. They said, oh, we need a mid hero who's also good at pushing. Oh, duh, Pugna. Pugna's going to be, and he's going for a, not going to be a 4-step, it's actually going to be a Necro 3, something we've seen Dare do a lot in the past. And is going for a Veil, I assume. It's got to be a Veil. Really weird Windrunner build. I've never seen a Veil picked up on a Windrunner. And it is going to be a Veil, so 450 gold, M is going to have that Veil up, and the reason they're grabbing Veil, guys, is because Pugna damage, Treant damage, Enigma damage, Leshrac damage, it's all magic. So put that Veil down on the enemy team. I love to see this. This is what people have been talking about for months. They're like, oh, Veil, really cool. Somebody pick it up every game. Never happens. There's a Shackle on Blow Your Brain. Malphus as well. You might be in some trouble. There's the Leech Seed as well. Fall up stun. He's going to get picked off way too far forward. There's another blast coming out of F as Jackal's going to run through, taking a little bit of Edict damage, but Bugs are all killed, and they're going to be able to push forward. Panda, no ulti now. Shackle not going to land on Jackal. All he is Tread's Ring of Health. And Scandal here, level 10. He's got a double Forge Spirit at least, but not a good situation. He's going to try to pull the Creep Wave past here. Very smart. Pulling the Creep Wave past towards the different lane here, but they're just going to go for the tower anyways. We see one Disruption. Soul Catcher as well, landing on G, looking for the Chain Frost. Chain Frost will come through. Ulti as well. He's going to pop his mech to heal up a little bit here. The rest of Dare taking a bunch of damage from that Chain Frost actually as G's trying to take this up. He's going to run away though. Still has a 9-charge wand as Jackal comes through. He's actually completely out of mana. There's the Malphus. Big mistake from Jackal. Decrep blast. Easy kill. Weaver goes down, another power shot in the ice wall as well. Jackal calls good game. A little preemptive as we see another Disruption clap as well. And G, he's going to pop his ulti at least. Pops the pipe. Heal it up as much as possible. Leech Seed not able to save him though. And the rest of Vampire backing up. Shackle does land and always want to fly. M going to put some damage in. And his Veil is ready to go as we see another power shot. Follow-up stun as well. And that is it. Empire, Blow Your Brain calls good game, well played. The mid tower is about to go down. Even the Shadow Demon not able to stop this as F actually takes a ton of damage. Necro 2 actually already picked up surprisingly. And he comes forward looking for a kill, but not going to get it. Soul Catcher is so scary, but the bot Rax is going to drop. 17-minute game. They're about to take a second Rax here. Disconnect comes from G. He did his job. Very, very interesting skill build. Goes for that Living Armor max first. Follow up with the Leech Seed. Dare wins an excellently executed strategy. Really cool stuff. Double Rax here. And we're going to be back. Guys, they have more games to play. It's going to be about 30 minutes until the next game starts for the Gosu League. That's going to be a best of 3, of course. And if you guys are wondering why that's happening, it's because some teams disbanded It's Gosu. I believe this is going to be the replacement for It's Gosu. A little bit of life drain there. I don't think he's going to be able to survive that, but he does get picked up, so that's it. Dare takes the win and for the Star Series match with an awesome strategy. Treant Protector, lots and lots of pushing heroes. Got that Leshrac Enigma up and thrown in the Pugna at the end to spice it up. Really awesome strat, awesome hero picks. Love to see that. And yeah, so for the Gosu League best of 3 coming up, we had It's Gosu disband, so that means that they need a replacement for the tier 1, and I think they had some other games being played or something. I think it's between Empire and Dare, though. It will be between them. They're going to play best of 3. Whoever wins the best of 3 gets put into the tier 1 of Gosu League, which is a huge advantage because it gives them a lot more opportunity to make money. So, yeah, we'll be back in a second, guys. Thanks for tuning in. That was an awesome game. Really cool to finally see Treant Protector, and he was a farming Treant Protector. Went for mech with Arcane Boots, with nature, or with his aura maxed first. Really cool stuff. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. See you in a bit.